welcome back to the Fade and Fit podcast. You know, you're now with the guys who lift and get lifted. I'm your host, Tone Mac.
Your boy Johnny Dubs in the building.
We got a special guest joining us today. This guy's been killing the comedy scene, going all over, killing comedy clubs like Caroline's, working with guys like DJ Cypher Sounds, Capone, and now all over the country with IG comedian Rennie. Please give it up for the one and only Des Comedy, aka Desi Johnson.
What's up, man? What up, man? It's your boy Des Comedy, aka Big Black, aka DJ Two Strokes. Happy to be here on Faded and Fitted. I know y'all are wondering, I'm not fitted. I might be a little faded because it's water, but I'm the most in shape big nigga you might see in front of your face.
Yeah, man. Desi's a little different from our usual guests, but you know, this is a star in the making right here. So you know, we making an exception for this star right here. How you doing today, King?
I'm good, minus that polite. This nigga politely and indirectly disrespected me. What the fuck you mean I'm a little different?
I understand.
I knew that was coming. I swear to God, I knew that was coming.
That was the most polite. That's the most nicest insult I heard in 3 days.
I just wanted to give him the proper.
I understand.
I feel you.
Agreeing.
Yeah, it was nice.
It wasn't.
I guess
it
they
was.
take
It
you kindly
was.
to that.
I get him. Like
It was no malice.
But you
behind that.
you was heavy on the. He's a little different. Like nigga, you.
It's a little different. Just a
The
little
only thing you
different.
didn't do was this. He's a little different.
I gave him the star.
He's going to star.
You know,
That saved it.
Star.
He just saved it.
That's not good enough. You know what I'm saying? It feels like something. Anyway.
Thank you. I
So what's
appreciate
going on,
it.
man? You're brand new, you know, to a lot of people out here, you know, in the streets, but you've been on the grind for a long time. Can you tell us about your early grind?
My early grind, shit, man, from doing bringer shows. Bringer shows are like open mics. That's when you can't perform unless you bring 5 to 7 people to your show.
Yeah.
Like if you show one person, you're gonna get on that show. So doing those shows for them people in the mainstream clubs to just leaving county for 4 months and coming back, and then finding my niche and finding my room and the place for me to grow within urban rooms. We call them rooms.
Yeah.
And then from there, shit has been taking off. Fucking with Talent, Capone, my nigga Smokey, all the top dogs in New York City.
Yeah, Smokey too, man.
Smokey Suarez in New York City, Tony Roberts. They be in these rooms too. So fucking with them got me sharper, got me brighter. Rob Stapleton and just hustling, getting to it, man. Like late nights, early mornings for real.
Nice. So that's basically the way a new comic has to kind of get involved. Like he has to somewhat show that he has supporters to come to his shows to get on stage, or does he just like say I'm a new comic and I want to get on stage? What's the steps?
If you're a new comic working on stage, me personally, I tell people the way they brainwash you with take comedy classes. That's a ripoff. They make you pay $800 for 12 lessons. All you learn is how to get booed. So my personal opinion is find out what room fits you. So start by hanging out at comedy clubs, from the Broadways to the Carolines. If D.L. Hooley's in town, if you're there Friday, buy that ticket. Go there and study him. Or you might find a room in Harlem that Smokey might host. Go there and study him and just talk to Comics Network. Work on 3 to 5 minutes and do that 5 minutes for like 8 months. That 5 minutes will turn to 10, 10 to 15. Now you have a bit that you can work with. You have a act that you can sell and work with.
Yeah, so like comics get like a certain time limit on stage. So like the new guys, like they get like a shorter time limit, or
Yeah, well, you knew, nigga, you got 5 to 7 minutes, and it's funny. Yeah, see, that 5 to 7 minutes.
Sharp.
Nigga, 5 to 7 minutes?
Yeah.
First of all, nigga, 5 minutes, nigga. If you doing bad, that shit for like an hour.
Yeah, forever.
Nigga, you
Yeah.
sweating, you start. Ooh, who in here got a refrigerator? Okay, clap your hands if you got a bag. All right, and then after that, nigga, it's just you go, but you learn through the good nights and the bad nights. It's fun though.
that's good. So let's say you have a stressful day.
Yeah.
Everything is going bad.
As a comic or as an audience member?
This period. Hold on, just listen. I'm sorry.
You right? I'm sorry. Nah, I'm sorry.
He's about to take over the whole system.
Yeah, like-
that was about to happen.
My
That's
bad.
how you so
feel me?
used
Sorry,
to, you know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
And so you having a bad day, everything is going terrible and everything is stressful. You have a show later that day. Does that affect performance?
In your earlier days, yeah, because you don't know how to balance and manage. You don't know how to separate the artist from the actual person. But the more you do it and the more strong you get, you know how to leave that shit at home, leave it in your pocket. It was a time 3-4 years ago, my father died. I had my room in Yonkers. I had to work the same day my father died. I couldn't cancel that shit. It was 90 tickets sold.
Yeah.
I had to go to work. I had to leave that shit in my pocket and just go to work. Deal with that shit when I get off stage. It's rough.
It's rough. I like, cause I know you got to deal with like all
Nigga.
kinds of emotions and still make people laugh. Like, so it's
God.
like, damn, like you get off the stage like, damn, I did that, but now I'm feeling still like shit. Like, you know,
That's like the ball players when they lose somebody and they still got to go play a playoff game. Like, that's tough.
It's
that's
tough.
And you really got to suppress all of that and
But
still go do what you got to do on that stage. Or
but
that
they
court.
have to make people laugh.
Yeah,
They have to make people laugh, bro. Like, like that's ball. I'm not trying to say like, you know, but you're balling this and that, but you have to go on stage after a fucked up day.
Nigga, I want a nigga. The worst time to perform was during the breakup, nigga. I had to go. One of my exes, dumped me right before a show, nigga. I was and I can't now. That's hard to perform because you go from being happy like, bitch, how could you? Then you got 3 minutes. All right, cool. Bitch, I'm gonna call you back. So the whole time, nigga, I rushed through my set. I had to do 15 minutes. I got off for 7 minutes. You know, during the breakup, nigga, you ask the same question 10 times in 10 different ways.
Facts.
What you mean you done? All right, so you mean it's over? All right, so we finished. All right, so bitch, hello. So like now,
You ain't going on the stage and say a joke about it,
nigga, I want to get back to that conversation. Nigga.
Right back. You went right back to that phone, right?
Yeah,
Right off stage.
nigga, as I'm on stage, fuck myself. I'm thinking about the message I'm gonna send to her. Nigga. Like, I was
why you
texting.
fuck around saying a joke, dead ass saying in his head, like saying the joke, like yeah, so like motherfucker, but fuck that bitch, like I randomly.
Nigga, and my phone died that day too, so I had mad unsent messages in my head when my phone charged up. I was ready, nigga, but I'll take death over a breakup before a show, nigga. Death, that happens. Breakup, nigga, that shit was unexpected. Cause you having a good day and I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. So not gonna say like what would you do if you was Chris Rock. Obviously, we all seen what happened with Will Smith and Chris Rock, and we see that comics get under people's skin. Does anything get under comic skin? Like, do comics feel a way about shit? Like, do they like get into their zone like that, get mad like when motherfuckers joke on them or whatnot, or they just say fuck it?
Not more so, Jordan. Some comics that if they had a rough night, they get frustrated. Like, so say we done working, the show's done, it's over, we drinking, we having fun, having a good time. I didn't hear another joke, nigga. The show is over, so it becomes annoying. So that question about telling me a joke, that's one of the things that get on that skin because we're not clowns.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm not gonna make a fucking dog or a fucking happy face in front of you, nigga. Like I'm done, nigga. Like you paid your money. No, nigga, like no. So little shit got on our skin.
I got a question.
What up, though?
Go ahead, Devel.
Alright, so you prepare for a bit and everything, right?
Yeah.
And when you get hecklers, do you have like jokes prepared for them? Or
Man, why you stealing my questions, man?
That's question only one for you.
Why you stealing my questions, man?
For hecklers, sometimes
Nigga know he could have taken that. He wanted to be on the scene today.
I mean, shit, man. Dude, man. One time for
Nigga like, yo,
Fucking clapping up a dude.
clapping up
sorry,
this nigga.
Fuck that.
I'll take my
Yeah,
time.
nah, fuck them.
For the hecklers,
We love dude.
we call sometimes you do got to keep bullets in your pocket, the ones that automatically work. But as you're using your old ones that automatically work, you scare that nigga at the same time. Cause some niggas wear fucked up outfits at shows. At the end of the night, I got the microphone. So even if your outfit is fresh, I'ma still say some shit. Nigga, stink ass shoes. Like you done the right hat, your hat. So yeah, you use the loaded clips that you already have. Then you just as you scan him, then you just start going in and going crazy.
So let me get a specific story of when that ever happened to you, or when you've seen it happen to a specific comedian.
All right, so sorry, my nigga. So look,
The disclaimer on deck. Go ahead.
one time, damn, the story is actually the comic losing. So matter of fact, this comic was in Harlem. Heckler was going crazy. Who the fuck are you? Get the fuck out of here. What? Who is it? Get the fuck out of here. So they're roasting him, killing him, fucking him up. And then the nigga, I guess he's from that town, so the nigga did one of these. When the nigga do that, that's like the nigga do this, like back they came out with a bucket of mouth water, put a mouth water over the comic head.
Wow.
And he had to eat that shit.
Stop it.
That ass.
It gets like that?
Nigga, and
Yikes.
again, in rooms, because in rooms,
That's unfortunate.
nigga,
It gets like that?
nigga, in rooms, ain't that a security guard that don't want to be there. It's the fucking waitress on working on a Wednesday who ain't want to come in, but she find a babysitter so she gonna make a little money. Nigga, I travel with knives and mace sometimes. Nigga,
Nigga
it's
said I
different.
travel with knives.
You got security on the road,
Comedians are
Nigga,
fake
nah.
lethal.
Nigga, I'm talking about.
That's kind of dangerous.
They are lethal.
I mean, now I'm safe. I'm in the club now, so
Yeah.
I'm good. But in the beginning, nigga, oh my, nigga, the promoter might short you. Niggas that might have beef might come to the show, so it'd be a little wild in there.
So you traveling now, you doing shows, seeing different things, seeing different people. How's that been for you?
That shit is fun. It's interesting. It's an experience, and it's relaxing, and it makes you test your inner creative side as well. So when I go to different cities And Rennie and them hate when I do this.
Oh yeah, by the way, he's on tour not on tour right now, but been on tour with IG comedian Rennie. Everybody knows about, like, he's been really doing his thing, from state to state, killing it, just really, really earning his way. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what he means by on tour with Rennie.
I'm sorry, I mean, this guy here. So on the road, what I do is, so we get to a city. I like going a day early because I like to study my demographic. I leave at the hotel. I go to the hood by myself, and I people watch for 2 hours just to study where I'm at. I learn their lingo. I learn what their hangout spots, their restaurants. And then the next night, I bring up the popular shit. Who here go to Jack in the Box? Well, I know about Range Rover Road. So I let them know that I appreciate the city, and I'm a tourist.
That's smart.
And I know what's going on. So just, yeah.
Look at you putting in the time, putting in the effort. That's kind of what you got to do with your craft.
Checking out all the food spots.
That's
pretty smart. That's kind of how you got to connect with the crowd prior to them. Because it's funny that you touched on that, because I was kind of gonna ask you like how that transition was from kind of performing locally, here at Yonkers, Carolines. You know the crowds, the type of crowds, the type of people that are gonna pull up, as opposed to when you go to Virginia, when you go to Arizona, West Palm. You know what I'm saying? You don't know them people. You don't know the demographic. You don't know the makeup. You don't know how they act, what they like. So you put in the time and study. So how was that transition? Trying to having to study people outside of your local.
It sounds easy, but it wasn't, because again, you got to learn their lingo. You got to know, and then just how like in New York we have different blocks that don't get along. You say the wrong area at that show, so you may do a show in Arizona. And that was on Northside. Northside got the best chick ever. And it might be a show full of Westside people in there. They don't fuck with the Northside, so now the crowd can turn against you. So you got to really like know what's going on and just pay attention. And say, so keep a balance. So I'll say a neutral block like downtown. I said downtown in every city. Downtown's is safe. So if I say downtown, it's safe. If I say, all right, who here for the North Side? Now it creates a war and a battle. So I keep it safe and say downtown. And there's homeless niggas in every city. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I know you actually shit.
You make a lot of homeless jokes?
Yes. Yes, because, nigga, I think we was in Tennessee. Now, the homeless niggas in Tennessee, these niggas got dress code, nigga, and they got shifts.
Yeah.
So from 9 to 11, the blue shirts is outside. And from
What?
12, I swear to God, nigga, and from 12 to 3, the red shirts is outside. So it just...
Are they a gang or they just
What is this?
These niggas are a non-profit company, nigga. That's what they are, nigga. These niggas are non-profit. They are CVS, nigga.
Yo.
They are BOS, nigga. Bums on the street, nigga. That's what they are, nigga. BOS, nigga.
Oh man, it's got to be turf wars.
Nigga.
It got to be
Shift
turf
wars, nigga. 'Cause they know where the money come at. They know that 9 to 11 niggas is at work.
Okay.
12 to 3, that's when niggas take lunch. So them niggas are smart.
They didn't know that.
Now they are. Now they know how to survive.
That's creative, nigga.
You know how to survive. So you're like a rookie and a vet now. So like, because you came up in the era of no social media, and now there's of course social media, people doing skits and whatnot.
Yeah.
How you feel about the new up and coming IG comedians and their take on things now, and how they're getting quickly noticed and getting fame? And due to other people who had to really put in the work, going into clubs and grinding and not really being seen on social media.
And do you consider yourself an IG comedian or just a comedian?
All right, so the second question, I consider myself an entertainer, because I'm a comedian, but also if I want to, not if I want to, but if I have to, I'll swap to that side too.
Okay.
And how I feel about the comments that start on IG, I think it's a dope platform. I don't hate on it because it's a new way. So you have to change with the times. I'm saying we all had CD players. We had to make our own mixtapes. Now you get an iPad or a fucking iPod, make your own playlist, go right to album. So I support it. I fuck with it, especially the comments that take the craft serious, because there is some Instagram comments that's really in the field.
Because they gotta really drop content on a daily basis. Like they really gotta put out that work, and I feel like they really just exposing themselves, letting themselves be out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's more of a bravery thing with them as well. I feel like IG comics are very brave. They really doing things that other people will be like, what the fuck is this motherfucker doing with the diaper on his head? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You think that's brave?
Like,
that's stupid, man. That's your thing.
Brave, you walking a thin line with that one, brother.
well, I'm not saying like, okay, it's stupid, but then there's some bravery in it.
I understand. I
feel like he don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck.
Right,
like, you know what I mean? I feel like comics have to have the the I don't give a fuck factor.
You do.
You have to, people gonna look at you and know if you, cause some of your jokes probably don't even hit, but you have the attitude of like, nigga, I don't give a fuck.
You selling bitches. I
bitches.
learned that shit from my OG Capone. He sometimes it's times he's not doing material, but his confidence is so strong, you gonna fuck with it because he believe it.
Yeah.
He can tell you a joke about bottle tops. Cause the bottle top is great. It's not funny, but he's selling that bitch so strong. Like, you know what? This nigga's right. So it's confidence. And just having that not give a fuck factor. But as far as RG I fuck with it, I support it. Like I said, some taking the craft serious. Even the ones that started off with videos, they use some of their videos as they shit on stage too. They're in the gym with us. So it's I don't a lot of the OGs was hating that first, but now you see these niggas collabing with RG cats or getting in the videos because their time they had TV time. Like back in the day, you used to have to get on the bus to fucking audition for Comic View or Def Comedy Jam. Like niggas heard about you through the grapevine going to these rooms, but now with IG, nigga, you got 300 followers. That one person see that video, you know what? Who's that? We need to find him at XYZ. So,
do you feel when it comes to jokes, nothing is off limits? And before I let you answer that,
inhale.
I mean, like, I know a lot of comics feel that way, like, yo, nothing's off limits. But I kind of feel like some are like, not every comic is gonna just blatantly say a LGBT community joke, or
Unless you're Dave Chappelle.
like unless you're Dave Chappelle, you're not gonna say like a religious joke crazy, but like, are they off limits? Like, are things off limits?
Nah, life is funny. Like shit, dude. Like that's a fact. So like, but I call it gut comedy. Say how you feel, man. Like express yourself. Don't. Because sometimes holding back, you're selling yourself short. And just because you are talking about LGBTQISTV, don't mean you hate them. This is your fucking opinion. Nigga, one of my favorite cousins is a Power Ranger. I love that nigga. But he a Power Ranger. It's my nigga. Look, cuzzo, but the nigga
a Power Ranger.
Yeah, it's Morphin time.
I've never heard that. I've never heard that. That is fucking hilarious. Yo, that is fucking.
Nigga, he known to put that fucking helmet on. It's Morphin time.
Yo,
nigga, like you, so you have to.
God forgive me.
Hey, God, nigga, I gotta pass. God know I'm retarded, so I'm good, nigga. I'm getting to heaven regardless. So I say nothing is not off limits. And again, like it was a time where I was stuck in that. Can I touch on this? Can I touch on that? And I realized that's not me. That's not Desi Johnson's comedy. No, so fuck that. I talk about shit from like my shit about funeral. I said Repass has got the best food.
that's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. That's a whole because there's mad
They
love
do,
going
though.
into this food.
Mad love
you
going
know
into
that.
the food,
Nigga, there's
bro.
no mad people who
feel me?
ain't having
Yo,
food
just-
before they gonna be there.
Nigga,
Yeah, a lot.
It's repasses I went to because I knew who was cooking, nigga. I ain't like the nigga who hey, God bless me. Hey man, you got. I'm sorry, man. Cheryl made the mac and cheese. Yeah, nigga. So like again, that's it can be touchy to some, but that's my gut. I call it gut comedy, and don't hold back. Fuck that. The niggas I looked up to and studied, they didn't hold back.
Okay, so like, but do you feel like in the community now, like jokes are watered down due to like cancel culture and social media?
Yeah, the world is sensitive, son. And
Too sensitive.
It's so sensitive to the point like they get mad at parents about how they raise their kids. How the fuck you gonna tell me how to raise my stepson, nigga? First of all, he ain't my kid. So you like you're ready for that because I'm already caring about a nigga that ain't mine, and now you telling me how to raise him. So the world is super. It's soft, man. It's whack. You can't. It's to the point now you can't dislike something now. If you dislike either a hater or you're against or the world is soft. And that's whack, and that sometimes can hurt the artist. You know what I mean?
So we see that you're in the gym sometime, a little bit here and there. I don't know if you're trying to
Nigga, fuck, I'm in the listen.
a little bit. You putting on for the big guys, big black.
Big black, man. DJ 2 Show. One
Putting
time
on
for my
for the big
one
guys.
time for my heavy homies, 2 times for my thick mamas. I'm crying and dying with you.
Crying and
Dying
dying.
with you.
Nigga ain't scared of no rolls. Nigga, I love me some stretch marks. Long as you don't stop me, you get on top, baby.
You
Fuck
feel
all
it?
that, nigga.
Yeah,
You're a
man, I
rapper
like
or
that.
comedian? Like,
Yeah, what we doing?
People mad bars.
DJ 2 Short about bars after bar, right? What's the nigga doing?
Man, I love a girl. I love a girl with a stomach. No, what that stuff is when they got the pouch, nigga, that means that it's supporting.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Nah, cause the gut supports the upper lipper.
The upper lipper.
And the gut also makes sure they ain't gonna stink down there because it blocks out.
Yeah, I heard that. I read that shit before. I read something like that
Yeah,
before.
you
Like, I read
did.
something like that.
Where you read it at,
I
nigga?
read it before.
Nigga lying. Well, I'm telling
I hate both of
Hey,
you.
You gotta let them know.
girls with guts. Don't hide. Fuck them surgeries. Fuck a BBL. Keep that shit. I love that shit. fuck out of here.
So, but like you're really kind of like doing it for the big
I'm
guys.
sorry.
But
You're doing it for the big guys, and you're showing motivation and these little rhymes you're coming up with, kind of giving people some type of motivation and inspiration to really get themselves going. So how do you feel? Because I know people hitting you up. I see people sometimes, repost your shit, and just showing that they like, yo, Desi, I'm in the gym, I'm doing my thing. Like, so as you're working out, is it more so for the comedy side? You having breath on stage, or you just doing it because I know you have a passion in football, because like I know you personally and shit.
Dude, you said it like that.
Yeah, like
I know you personally and shit.
I already know you, nigga. Like,
Personally,
I know your middle name, nigga.
Nah, you don't know my middle name.
I'm talking about you, nigga.
I understand.
Larry.
But yeah, whatever. No.
My middle name is Frederick. I'm sorry. Tone Frederick Mack, nigga. Tone Frederick Mack, nigga. The fuck, nigga.
This nigga is crazy.
Nah, with the workout shit, it's more so a lot of guys my size, they be ashamed and like mad at their size. Nah, nigga, like working out for them, I don't have to be like your host right there, Dub.
Me.
No, don't forget about Tone.
Can't forget about me, man. I look great.
Yeah. I don't have to like your host, Dub. I don't have to like your host, Dub. Because there's people that's built like Dub who may not don't have stamina, they can't breathe.
They hated Jesus too.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus, 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 whatever you say. All right, if you want like Tone Mack,
Jesus.
you want like Frederick, I'm like, this nigga's a jump rope maniac. But anyway, it's about the big niggas right now. Fuck you, little H&M shopping ass niggas. Ain't about you niggas, man.
Don't worry, man. Don't worry, man.
Big niggas really hate H&M though. They really do not fuck with H&M.
I can't for shit
H&M.
I couldn't now.
either.
Zara,
Nah,
what?
they don't be in there. They don't be in there.
Zara's children clothes, the big niggas.
See the hate.
Yeah, H&M, I can fish it now. I can fish it there, but Zara, that's a children place, nigga. Zara making jeans, these European ass niggas, man. Niggas who wear brunch.
They be wildin'.
So you just you keeping yourself intact just in case somebody run up on you.
Not only that, like to answer your question before, the workout is more so like I'm giving hope and confidence to other people that's heavy or people who may not never like working out, but I'm letting them know like, yo, just give it a try. You don't gotta be skinny. I'm not saying get in shape, but be active, because the way the world is now, even with the wrong,
you gotta stay healthy.
Yeah, you have to, because the food everybody don't cook.
Yeah.
You see what happened to the chicken sandwich drop, nigga, the whole world, that's when the world fucked up, the chicken sandwich.
Now when the chicken sandwich dropped like it was an album.
So now, that shit was the blue shit dropped in 2020, my nigga. That shit was the blueprint, nigga. Take over, the break's over, nigga. God MC, me, chicken patty. But nah, niggas got easy. We so easy to just order 4 wings and rice, or get a chicken sandwich, or get fries, but not be active. And now our insides is fucked up. If you know, it's our parents, even though they're older, they're still moving around because they cooked every day. You know what I'm saying? And they're still active. Like my mother now, she can't sit still for shit because she's active. So I say that to say, be active, man. And again, of course you want to be skinny, get the APAS, but move around, keep your heart rate pumping, your blood pumping, and just go. Me personally, like I said, I work out for my breathing on stage and because I'm tired of nutting early. So if you do a lot of cardio, you don't nut as fast.
Is that a scientific fact? Is that proven?
Nigga, before I was doing cardio, done.
So you was really DJ Two Stroke.
Facts. That's
where it came from.
I wasn't even a DJ, nigga. I was DJ headphones, nigga. Like this. I couldn't get it. Nigga, no, nigga.
None of that.
By the time I got to 2 or 3 miles, the moans got longer, they got louder, and
Okay. So he giving game. He's basically saying hit the cardio, and you can go longer in the bed.
Hit the cardio, you hit a smarter hoe. That's what I'm saying.
There you go. Another bar.
This man is a rapper.
Another
He's
bar.
not a comedian.
Another
He's a
bar.
fucking rapper.
The cardio is the strokes.
Let me keep it on the road, because I want to know how do you manage. How do you manage on the road? How do you keep healthy? How do you exercise? How do you try to eat healthy?
Right,
what are your habits?
My habits on the road. As soon as we land, first of all, they put our hotels be like in nothing but either industrial areas or areas close to downtown where it's fucked up food. So me again,
mad fast food, right?
Nigga.
Yeah.
So it's a Chick-fil-A. It's a fucking Chipotle. So what I do is I go to a local gas station. I get a gallon of water, some bananas, some oranges. I be here for 2 days. I'm going down this gallon before the day is done. My fruit's gonna last me to the morning, and then the hotel breakfast, I get the oatmeal, I get the muffins. So I try not to indulge in the McDonald's after the show because you be drinking and around some shit. So I try to stay away from that. Then when we get to the club, I order 2 salads. I get a steak salad before the show and I get a shrimp salad to go. So that's how I maintain and balance my eating and shit like that. So because that shit get real out there, nigga. You eating cups of noodles 2 in the morning.
I bet.
I can bet.
McDoubles, especially after you drunk and shit like that. So I just. Yeah,
So-
I'm focused on that.
So watching your IG stories, I see you sometimes post a lot of Rick Ross.
Yeah, that's my nigga, man. One time, the ball, nigga.
So
my nigga.
I see you consider yourself somewhat the Rick Ross of comedy. 'Cause,
Yeah,
you know,
I mean-
he's a hilarious guy and whatnot. He's working out himself.
Yeah.
He's in the gym putting on for the big guys too. So you see similarities with you and Rick Ross. Now.
Yeah, well, Rick Ross, he's one of my animal beasts from his. He's my inner animal spirit. I probably said it, my inner animal spirit because one, his hustle, his workout, his not only workout but just like his personality. He's one of the reasons why my Big Black name came about. Big Black started off as a joke. The whole when Corona first came out, I used to do the show every morning. What I say, the fungus is among us.
Yeah, I remember that. In
Fungus.
fact.
And I got that from him. And after a while, that shit just became an everyday pattern. But he also installs a hustle with me. He's business savvy. He's a people person, and he's not afraid to share his blessings. So to say that the Rick Ross of comedy, a lot of comics I fuck with are blessed. Whether it's throwing them tabs, throwing them opportunities, and just not being afraid to say, "Listen, this ain't for me, but this is for you." Or a nigga who might get a wild now opportunity. Yo, nigga, hit my line. I'll help you with your shit for wilding out. Like 2 of my homies. May wind out this season that's coming out.
Fire.
I show love. So like dudes, I got shows on HBO, 2 Netflix specials. I show love, and it's just I'm not afraid to share again because my motto is God got me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. God got me. It's no rush.
Yeah, speaking to a lot of comics, nobody really has anything bad to say about you. Like, you know, usually comics don't fuck with each other out here.
Comics some bitch ass niggas, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, they're some sensitive people.
Yeah.
For some people who
Like-
dish out the shit that they do, they're kind of
these
sensitive
yo-
at the same time.
these
It's
niggas
a little weird sometimes.
Because before comedy, a lot of niggas wasn't shit. They didn't have like a life. They was just the nigga nobody picked for kickball. These niggas, they didn't get imparted to the, they didn't get invited to the secret parties. Me,
Right.
I always been a
Secret
cool,
parties.
chill guy. Nigga, like,
Now you wasn't cool if you wasn't going to the
Nigga.
secret party where it's like,
Nigga.
you know, tell them we gonna attend like a party attended so and so crib.
I didn't get invited to the secret parties. I wasn't a cool guy.
Shut up.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
It's all right, man. Like,
Purge boss.
Yeah,
Purge
you're adult now. But yeah, a lot of these comments, you're a grown up now. Shit changes.
It's like a jungle sometimes.
A lot of these comments is off stage they're weird. So without a mic, like we was at a Dave Chappelle party like a few weeks back, chilling at the party, and I'm in the back just chilling out, scoping out comments. These niggas is creeps, freaks, doing wild shit, nigga. Dead ass,
Creeps,
nigga.
freaks doing wild shit.
Nigga, like, you would think this nigga just came home. He's humping everybody.
What?
Yo,
Nigga, it's real.
What?
Nigga, now if you don't know, I'm put y'all on too. The industry rule is we go to these industry parties, leave before 2 a.m.
what? Why is that?
I can
Why
kind
is
of,
that?
I can kind of see that. Go ahead
Because,
though.
Nigga, you might end up in a no, leave before 2 a.m.
No.
Nigga, I see some shit that happened like, he like, I ain't know this nigga like that.
Stop it. No.
I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Please don't. Please don't. I don't know. Smoke on the
Niggas,
face.
niggas is different.
Stupid.
Seen a nigga kiss a nigga. That nigga in check. Nigga was 201. Nigga, they be dead.
You shut up.
Nigga, no.
Get your mans.
2 a.m. Get the fuck out of there,
Get
nigga.
your mans.
Leave, nigga.
Nah. Nah.
Yo,
2 a.m. Get the
that's
fuck
hard.
out of there.
That's kind of wild. That's scary.
Damn,
I'm not gonna lie. That's scary.
I ain't gonna lie, one of-
I don't
one
like
of
that.
my-
I
That's a
don't like how that
different
sounds.
world.
One of my heroes.
Word. I don't like how that
That's a
sounds.
different world, man. I guess you know that's the
But you hear it when you enter rooms like
Hollywood
that, like-
lifestyle.
Yeah, like when you
That's the
enter those
Hollywood
types of
lifestyle.
rooms,
Nigga.
you get around those type of
Not
people.
only that, even nigga, you walk
things
in the,
change.
nigga, you walk in the spot, like nothing happened. Hey, how you doing? That's me, Dub. So everything okay? You good? How's everything going with you? See, yeah,
So we went to a dark place just now. It's a very dark place just now.
It's
It's a very dark
some
place.
Hollywood
There's a lot
secrets,
of light. Now it's getting dark. It's getting
Yes.
dark. I don't know.
But I can't say I'm surprised though. Like I said,
I'm not surprised. I heard a lot of
Not
drug
surprised at all.
abuse and a lot of, you
surprised at all.
know, sex and,
Nigga,
Debauchery.
you know, adultery.
nigga, one of the niggas I love, my nigga. Nigga who play. That nigga having full court, he having naked full court basketball games.
That's crazy.
Dead ass.
That's crazy.
nigga who
I mean, we all know about Richard Pryor's past and everything. Like, you know, it's not crazy. Like, we know about his past, but like,
Nigga.
yeah. So let's move on.
What did you say?
Is there any comics that make you want to step? Okay. All right, that's where we're gonna go.
Hey, I'm sorry.
That was crazy.
I'm very crazy. I'm trying to get off of it.
No, thank you for moving on. That was just wild. I couldn't get past.
Having butt naked basketball games. One-on-one.
Yeah,
Naked playing one-on-one.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm sorry. Let's move on.
I don't know what's going on. In
It'd be
today's
different.
nation.
Go.
Hey, we keep it real. Hey, nigga.
Go.
If you nigga when Faded, because Faded and Fit is a fire show, lead them industry parties, nigga, before 2 a.m. Shake hands, kiss babies.
He's saying so he can't. So can't.
That.
Nigga, he wasn't there.
He can't.
Shucks.
And
Nigga, was real, nigga.
was real.
That nigga, that's my nigga, but yeah, he like white women and white cocks. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man.
It's different. So you definitely can't bring your phone in those kind of parties.
Nigga, that's a rule, nigga.
they probably lock that shit up, right?
Nigga, I went to
Yeah,
Desi
yeah.
Johnson party,
See?
give you a patch, nigga.
See?
First of all, the patch is so fire, you want to steal it, but you can't. But you can't. You need a fucking key
To open the shit up.
nigga. No, your phone's not allowed in there, nigga. Just open the.
Because they know the type of fuckery that's going down.
Nigga,
They know the type of
if this shit
fuckery.
hit TMZ, everybody going down.
Yeah.
When shit like that leak, I be curious. It's like, who got their phone in there? Like, who didn't get checked? Who flopped into on the security team? That's a real question.
Well, it be that nigga that come extra late, because if you come super late, you can squeeze you by, but nigga, they take all that shit.
That's very, very interesting. And not surprising either, to say the least.
That don't surprise me at all. Why you put on your newscaster voice? This nigga, this nigga got white on me. Not surprising to say the least. Back to you, John. Nigga said, not surprising to say the least. It's gonna be thunder and storm. A little bit sunny. Not surprising to say the least. Back to you, Ashley. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Not surprising to say the least.
Why do you have to raise me up like that? Why you have to raise me up like that? Why you have to raise me up like that? Why you have to raise me up like that? Why you have to raise me up like that?
I was letting a few shit slide. I said, interesting. Yeah, that's common. He fucked me up just now. Everything else was smooth. Interesting. I get it. But not surprised to say at least fucked me up. Oh, nigga. Yeah, he's a smart nigga. Don't get me wrong. Cause he sent me books, he sent me quotes. Not surprised to say at least fucked
This is
me
your
up.
man's, by the way. This is your man's.
That nigga not surprised to say at least fucked me up.
You know, when you're a black man in today's nation, and you know what I mean? Growing up doing dumb shit, that made me wise.
I understand that,
You
but
know
not,
what I mean?
that fucked me. Everything else was smooth. The whole interesting, the whole, I get it, true.
And you know, when guys
That
see you
was
just trying to elevate yourself, it kind of offends
We
them.
love it,
And
nigga,
you know what I
but
mean?
that's
You
not
know,
surprising shit is different. You surprised me. I'm surprised, nigga. You may not be surprised. I'm surprised, nigga. You fucked me up just now.
are you still scared of dogs?
Nigga, yes, I'm afraid of dogs. Man. I don't fuck with them.
None of them? Like, even the small little poodle joints that people
Niggas
being
kill you,
pockets.
nigga. No. Niggas are fake dogs. Them niggas are kill you.
Fake
nigga.
dogs.
Fuck them
Fake dogs.
Them niggas are kill you.
So if you have a shorty, your shorty can't get a dog.
I mean, shit. I mean, we gonna have to come to an agreement. That nigga better be sleep.
You better be sleeping that mean.
That mean I'm gonna see you late. I'm not coming in. I'm not coming to no cookout.
No cookout.
But I had to adjust to some dogs because she got the fire. But
I bet.
She said-
You gotta adjust to the situation.
Yeah, so now-
you gotta adjust to the situation.
So
she got no pussy. Or just,
that was the motivation.
you gotta grow up, man. Just realize,
Okay.
say, fuck it.
Were you
'Cause-
scared like you was hitting and you sort of looking behind you because
Nigga.
scared the dog was gonna bite you? Or
'Cause-
she like the dog out the room. Like,
So we can't do quickies. We just got a straight room because quickies that's anywhere. But when you do quickies in the living room, the dog might come out, and then your clothes might smell like food from the cookhouse. And now they think because dogs sniff you. They like that's how they recognize you. Your leg might smell like ribs. And nah, I'm not listening.
well, your legs smell like ribs.
I'm dark, my nigga, and I look I look scrumptious to the dogs, nigga. So no, fuck them dogs.
What the fuck? You look scrumptious to the door.
I'm 15 steps ahead, nigga.
You look scrumptious to the door.
My mindset and thought pattern is very random, nigga. I'm 19 steps ahead, nigga. That's how I do.
I dig. Oh, okay, speak about the random merch as well. That's crazy that he just said
Random facts.
The random merch
Random.
that's selling out crazy that you have on right now, black
Yeah,
owned.
you gotta brand. That learns
Reppin'.
You gotta brand yourself. You say black owned. And,
What came about with the random? Who thought of that?
random. Not only the merch, it's a lifestyle. It's the way of living. It's the way if you like I say, you know me personally.
Yeah.
It's the way I think, the way I look at shit. I'm either unorthodox or I say shit that people think about saying or they want to say. Just gotta say fuck it. Random is you living how you want on your own rules, not caring about how anyone else look at your rules and how you live them. So that's why I came with random. And with the merch, when the world shut down, I was gaining momentum before the pandemic hit. So to keep my name afloat, to stay in people's houses, I say, you know what?
Yeah.
I like how I dress. Let me test the walls to see if people dig how I dress. And I started making merch, and the shit was going good, and people fuck with it. And again, follow my stories and my IG. It was they felt my lifestyle. Like,
Yeah, it's
this
very
nigga
prolific.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, man, I pulled up on you. I grabbed the
Oh,
shirt.
nah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
I grabbed 2 shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got a shirt, too.
I got a shirt.
I got a shirt.
You one of the guys.
White book. like that.
You did show love.
I did.
It was not surprising that you showed love. It
You know,
was,
that's what I do.
it was good, man. And again, people loved it. The ladies loved
Tone's a
it.
good guy.
Tone's an amazing guy.
I appreciate that.
Just fucked me up with that.
You give him his flowers, man. You gotta give him his flowers.
I appreciate that,
Dope
man.
guy. One
Yo,
time for Tone, man. You came a long way.
Thank you.
Big facts.
Thank
You came a
you.
long
bro.
way.
Thank you. I appreciate
I'm
that.
surprised I'm
I hope
lying,
it's
man.
sincere.
Absolutely.
I mean, from the bottom
It's
of
not
my
for the
heart.
cameras. Absolutely not.
Fuck, I didn't know this shit was
Absolutely
on.
not. You feel me? Not for real.
I didn't know they was on. I thought it was on break. So this is
Because I
from
know
hard.
comics
He
live.
said we was on break like we got commercials
Nah,
or
we
something.
talk hard.
What break you
We
doing?
talk hard truths. We don't lie.
Hard truths.
We talk hard
Hard
truths. So
truths.
with the random, again, I want to bring people to my lifestyle, my mindset, and that they fuck with it. It's just
Any new
like-
merch coming out?
Yeah, actually for Juneteenth, this is a sample. Some shit for Juneteenth for our
Nice.
black folks. I got for us, a holiday. That's we got 2 Independence Days. Fuck that. So this is our Independence Day. The thick fillet gonna drop for the summer. The tie yard for my yard people. Yeah, just more classic vintage stuff. I wanted to bring back vintage TV shows or vintage moments. It was a random moment because the people who was in those moments, they didn't give a fuck. They had their own rules and way of why they did what they did. So yeah,
So, is there any comics that make you want to step your game up?
hell yeah.
Like, give me 3.
Ish, that's tough. I
Oh,
just
you even gotta give me 3. Give me somebody that you really just feel like you fuck with his
like
flow of things and
yeah, we can get 3.
or her. That's true because there are female comics, dude. Great.
Because
That-
dude love the ladies. That's why he
Thanks
said.
for recognizing
Dude
that.
love the
dude.
ladies.
Thank
yeah.
you for recognizing that.
Thank you,
Just
dude.
trying not to let y'all get canceled.
That's a fact, though. That's
Wow,
You guys-
his
That's a
voice
fact.
went from 4
That's a
to
fact.
7.
Go ahead, man.
Why you bother my nigga dude, man?
He never talks, but you know what? Go ahead, dude. This is the most you ever did.
I
Go
like-
ahead.
I
I
like
like it. I like
I
it.
just seen
Shouts out to our cameraman,
Yeah,
dude.
one time for dude, man.
One time for
Big
dude.
shout out.
Yeah, shout out to
Big shout out to the
You
man.
know what I mean? Always
Man on
coming,
the can.
always,
Man on
always
the
coming through for us, man. You know he's a headache, but he always comes through for us. But back to you.
Fuck what they say about you, dude. I ain't gonna tell you all the bad shit they say about you. I like you. Fuck these niggas. Nah, Dub like you too.
What the fuck is going on?
Tone don't like you. I ain't gonna lie. And I fuck with you. I just seen Earthquake special. His shit was fire. It made me want to like step my pen up. I'm a big fan of D-Ray Davis. Corey Holcomb, man, like I went to Carolina to check him. See, Corey Holcomb, he has that I don't give a fuck attitude to where this nigga whole bit is he has bits about abortion. Now it's a crowd full of women. I'm talking about his audience know what the fuck he's talking about. He's talking about abortion and clinics and what he said to the girl said, you bitches judge you about abortions, but some of you bitches had 2 or more abortions. If you stand there right now, I bet your funeral music could come on. That shit happened, nigga. I was in tears because it's brutal. But it's like
That's
damn,
tough.
What?
That's tough.
Nigga,
That's hard.
What?
That's
but
hard.
That's his truth. It is like he don't care. So Earthquake,
That's tough.
D-Ray, nigga, like
I don't want to laugh. Yeah, that's tough. That's like that's
yeah.
tough.
So
fuck?
nigga, he but that's his truth. That's his shit.
I feel like only certain comics can get away with stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta
that's
go to
the
a certain
thing.
I feel
level
like
too.
because maybe his delivery, the way he told it or something, like he can tell that type of joke, but not everybody has that ability.
Nigga,
Yeah.
comics is I don't call women bitches, right? But in comics, sometimes you be in the mood. That's the only time that comics get away with calling a woman a bitch without being disrespectful. Like, bitch, am I lying, bitch? So,
Right,
but
right.
on stage, they don't say that.
Oh, they go with the bop, bop, bitch, 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 bitch. They go crazy.
Some comics
some
you can
comics-
wild.
They go crazy.
I'm gonna get to that too. So about those type of comics. Who I said Earthquake, D-Ray,
Mm-hmm.
Corey Holcomb. Who else made me step out there? Like, yo, this nigga's great. Old Martin stand-ups. And I watched You So Crazy. That was one of my first specials I ever seen, like, on my own. That shit was fire. Yeah, comics like those. Like those.
Okay. So we know you're an R&B lover. Well, I do.
DJ Two Shows,
Do
man.
you two strokes?
You know what
Any like who's your favorite R&B singer right now?
Right now,
And that's surprising that this big black nigga likes fucking R&B so fucking much. This nigga loves him some R&B. I ain't gonna lie.
It's not surprising though. Big niggas that they
loves
singing
some
for years.
R&B.
Yeah.
He can't sing though. He can't sing though.
I can lip sync. I can lip sync, nigga.
He can't sing though. That shit doesn't like that. None of that betrays him.
I'm good on the hooks,
The
nigga.
attachment to singing and R&B and that
I
type
don't
of
feel the
melody.
correlation. I don't feel
Okay.
no
You sound
correlation.
jealous. You sound
All
jealous.
right, back to what you think.
Nigga, you sound jealous. I'm surprisingly. What do you say? No, I'm playing. Nah, I like Snow. Snow is dope. She's dope.
Snow
Is fire. She got
How the
that
fuck
shit.
you know about her? Look at it.
Yeah, I'm my ears to the streets, man. When Brent gave us a 37 to 40 minute mixtape, that shit still bangs. 8 tracks.
Yes, it does.
Lucky Day is growing on me. I'm a Bryson.
Check this motherfucker out.
Bryson Tiller's fire. Yeah. I like.
That's what you doing out to in the gym?
Nah, in the gym I was going out to old Lauren Hill. And,
Stop it.
Dead
In the
ass.
gym?
Now this
In the
nigga is
gym.
pump faking like a
Nigga.
motherfucker.
You're not jacking that.
Now this nigga doing this shit for the camera.
Play Zion on the treadmill,
now this
nigga.
nigga want a motherfucking
Play
talk about
Zion on
him.
the.
This
Okay,
nigga, man.
that particular song, I get
Play
it.
up now. If I'm
I
living,
get
I'm not Lauren Hill. Keisha Cole, she a little hood. I miss the Keisha with the gap. Like I miss that. The new Keisha, but nah, bring that gap back.
That's Miss AB, man. You gotta chill out, man. She getting to it.
Jamie Foxx actually got it. His second R&B tape was actually tough. The shit with Blame It. You got some bangers on that shit too. So yeah, I love R&B. That's my shit.
Yeah. You kind of developed that reputation for playing R&B tunes and whatnot, but and the little get-togethers and.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the vibe controller, man. She made DJ Two Strokes. Calling right now, 1-800-223-9797. Place your request right now. It's ringing right now.
Dumb motherfucker.
DJ Two Strokes.
Let me ask a quick question. How long have you been doing comedy, approximately?
Probably now, in total, about 12, 13 years.
12, 13 years. So in those 12, 13 years, I'm sure that your material has been judged or critiqued by, a number of people. People close to you.
Facts.
Who close to you has made like the hardest critique about a particular joke or a particular performance, and how did you kind of respond to that?
Just a few names. Tone Mac, he keeps it honest with me.
Yeah, I got you.
My boy Dougs. My boy Maha. Taya. My homegirl Tiffy. She's cause she see me from producing shit in the city to now. Tiffy keeps it honest with me.
How honest? Like what do they say? What are some of the things they tell you about a performance or a joke or a set?
Nigga, first of all, girls, nigga,
They're super honest.
nigga, they be
Super honest.
So how you feel about the show? Before they even get to the so they realize. I think you. They didn't finish their words. Just but dudes like yo, cause I have a thing where I just have an issue with not talking clear.
Okay.
I speak fast sometimes, so I would be low, have no confidence, be on stage with my head down. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Guys used to tell me that shit all the time.
I had to pick my head up. After a while, my ex she was a good critiquer too. Shout out to Miss Stewart. After a while, I said fuck it. What got me to that fuck it point actually was a bad breakup and then some legal shit with my homies. So it was just me, my back against the wall, and I just called it the Puffy moment where it's just like, yo, man, damn if I do, damn if I don't. I'm on Puffy mode. I'm going. If I'm going to fuck up, I'm going to fuck up 100%. If I'm not going to fuck up, I'm going 100%. No matter what I do, I'm just going to go 1,000, 100%. So, yeah.
So I was there for your first show. Like I remember it like not vividly, but like
was a shootout
fragments
the
of
first
it.
night,
Yeah,
too.
and of it like definitely was
shootout?
right. Yeah, that ass. It was a
That
wild
ass.
night. It was a wild night.
I lived a different life.
A lot of shit different. A lot of different shit that night.
I
It
lived
went
a
down
different
that night.
life, man.
It was down that night. But I seen it from my view. Like I know how you did. Like how did you feel you did your first time you performed?
First time I performed, of course, like, in your head, like, oh, nigga, I'm
Because
going
you kind of did your thing, but I even remember when the kids came in from prom, and you caught them right there, this and that. You caught a little joke because they came in all rowdy. You know, we almost got kicked out because a certain someone was arguing with one of the comics.
Free my nigga Dutch,
Free my
man.
nigga Dutch.
I almost got banned. I almost got banned from a club my first night, nigga.
Keep going with the
It
story.
was the bringer show at that, nigga. Because Dutch is being rude and heckling the damn comics, just being a nigga. Like, because niggas, again, from where we from, a lot of people don't do what I do, so people watch comedy on TV. Now seeing it live, they you can talk. Nigga, she ain't on TV, nigga.
They talking to the TV.
He's been a nigga. But back to the question, I feel like it was okay. It was a rush. It wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. It wasn't as easy as me watching Such Entertainment on Comedy or watching Arna SJ on Comedy. That shit was challenging. You have to really have citizens. You can write on paper. You can write 3 pages of jokes, but nigga, like when you up there, that 3 pages is done in 30 seconds, and you got to move on. So I didn't know my timing in. I didn't know my cadence. I didn't have a voice. It was just. That's when the Pronkers came out. I know snapping. I could fuck you up snapping, but yeah, I wasn't. I didn't have no structure at the time. You know what I mean, but it was fair. But the more I did it, I gained structure. I just kept pushing and pounding.
Yeah, now look at you now on tours and
now
you know what I mean?
moving.
Moving
Now we
around
moving.
and
Writing jobs and shit like that.
Oh yeah, right. That's what you know. You told me that you really want to be more of a writer than like be behind the scenes and whatnot than be in the front. Not like how's that? Like how do you plan on making that transition?
I've been lucky the last few years with getting little jobs here and there, but those little jobs stretched out to bigger jobs. So again, before the pandemic, used to be the show called Socially Decoded. That was on Global Ground TV, Russell Simmons' company. Shout out to Breeze Montana. He put me onto that shit. I went on there as a guest at first, working with Blogzilla. I went from being a guest to almost a co-producer to putting together ideas, helping getting the guests, helping getting other guests. That led to me helping out other comics. Now my man Clint Coley from Philly, he had an opportunity with Netflix. Spent the whole summer writing that shit. It didn't come out because of whatever. Love you, Clint, because of whatever. And that taught me to also get outside of my head and my box and learn other people's voices. So when you create for others, say Dub wants something, I have to study Dub, watch his mannerism, beat him for a week. I have to learn your voice and learn what you want to talk about. And that it works. I've been lucky. My nigga Mouse Jones, during the pandemic, we had a dope quarantine radio, dope show. We had guests like Benny the Butcher, fucking Kirk Franklin, fucking
Kirk Franklin.
Yeah, so like
How you go for Benny the Butcher, Kirk Franklin?
balance.
Like he just said it so seamlessly. Like that's not normal. Those are not normal guests.
It's balance, and the girl, my homegirl Latash, super dope. Shout out to her. She taught me also how to like get out of my box and use my intelligence. Not always stay in my circle, but go outside your circle and come back. That was a challenge in that writing room. That was a dope show. Gave me more work, and it's relationships, man. But yeah, that's my goal. I want to create. I want to help other artists get on and get looks. Like the looks I get now, I got them through my networking and hanging out. And there's a lot of comics that's dope, but they don't get them shots. So that's why I say back earlier about the Rick Ross thing. I want to be that guy that help other artists get on and get hot. I don't want the credit. I don't want no flowers. I just want to be the reason you got the chance to do that. Just answer my call on my birthday. Send me a birthday text and I'm good. That's it.
Simple man. Simple man.
So
I'm sorry. Let me just ask this. What type of things are you looking to write? What in particular? Are you looking to write something like Blackish? Are you looking to be more joke related? Write for comics who are going to be on stage? Like what type of writing are you looking to get into?
Well, it's funny for writing for and with comics. To me, it's easy because for them, I could think of some shit 5 to 7 minutes because I studied them. I know their voice.
That's what you do, right?
Yeah,
right.
and I'm a nosy. I've always been nosy since I was a kid. So
very,
dead ass.
very, my nigga. Like I met this nigga, he had like 30 questions in him. I met him what third grade. Yeah,
my second year in fourth grade.
Second grade and fourth grade.
Y'all got left back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Smith Pacino fault. Fuck you. I think her feet stopped working too. That's karma, bitch. Nah, so I met the nigga my second year in fourth grade, and I asked the nigga 1,000 questions.
1,000 questions
about the shoulders.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so there, and then to the part, I don't know why didn't we fight? Like,
I don't know, bro.
But that's been me since a kid. So with comics, I sit with them for a day. They'll say some shit, not just tat. Now for shows and other shit like that, I like the Blackish style. I started watching Abbott Elementary. That show's actually dope.
Okay.
That shit is funny.
That shit is dope. I like that shit.
Shout out to Quinta.
It gives you like that.
It's like The Office.
I'm about to say that. It gives you the Black
like
Office.
It's like The
It gives you
Office.
the Black Office feel.
And I don't watch shows, but that shit I
Right.
caught it
Yeah.
on some shit. Like I said, oh, this shit's fucking hilarious.
That's
a good show.
And I like that shit they gave her the shot. Like, you know what I mean? Like they gave her the crazy budget. I heard. Like,
She's from
you know
Philly
what I'm saying?
too.
That's dope.
Shout a lot of my homie Reg is on there. Shout out to Reg Conquest. He's on that show from Philly. So shows like that, even in living color type style. I want to, but the world's so sensitive, you can't even like dig into that. That's why now a lot of content creators, we go to YouTube, we go to fucking Tubi, we go to Peacock because of the sensitivity of the world. So, so that's when the creators just make the world dope again, man.
All right.
Fuck cancel culture.
So we're at the part of the show where We're gonna ask a few preference questions.
Yo, my nigga. If you don't fix the tone of your voice,
We're gonna ask some preference questions.
why your eyes got so big just now? Preference questions, nigga. Like,
Oh God.
look like a job interview, nigga. I passed the background check already, nigga.
Yo.
I ain't got no record.
All right, so
I understand.
We're
Yo, this nigga out. So we're gonna
gonna ask
this
you
nigga legs. You a different nigga. Why your legs crossed?
I can't get comfortable. I can't get comfortable.
Yo, you put a gold mic in front of a
can't get
nigga.
comfortable.
You put a
You
gold.
put a gold
You put a
mic.
gold mic in front of a nigga. He get different.
I can't get comfortable.
This nigga legs. Is
I can't get
crossed.
comfortable.
you allowed to be complimented. It's your show.
It's
You
your
feel me,
show.
bro?
It's
Like-
your show. It's your house.
Anyway,
It's actually my house.
You
but
right,
It's,
Yeah, I'm
we're
just
sharing the
shocked.
platform
Like,
today,
I never seen nigga cross his legs before. That's all.
this nigga's different. Anyway,
All right, so
Skinny nigga shit.
I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna say 5 comedians. I want you to say one word, the first word that comes to mind about
Right.
these comedians, and again, then give me a little explanation as to why you chose that particular word. Martin Lawrence.
Hilarious. I say that because
we ain't actually because we just want one word.
he just said
No, I just asked for a little why. I did
sorry,
ask for a
I
little
just
why.
education, people.
Just a little why. Nothing wordy. Nothing wordy.
This is the faded part of the show. The fit nigga asked me a question, and the faded nigga interrupted. Okay, fit. So, because this nigga's faded right now. Uncross your legs, nigga. That's why you fucked up. Your legs is crossed, nigga. I'm sorry.
Proceed.
What? Who is this? Yo, this nigga got a clone, nigga. All right, I'll proceed.
Proceed.
Cross my legs later.
Thank you.
Hilarious. He made fun of reality, and this shit is timeless.
Okay.
You can watch one episode right now. That's okay. They shooting. You can watch one episode right now, and then 10 years later, that shit relates to today.
Very true. Very true. Bernie Mac.
Fearless. He was fearless, and at the time he got on and got hot, he took advantage of it because America was so afraid of him because he was a truth teller. He was that, again, raw from the gut. But once Hollywood got a hold of him, they loved him. They respected his honesty. They loved him.
Cat Williams.
Legend.
Legend. Okay. Big words.
Because he actually one of the comics who still love comedy. Some guys,
I'll give you that.
Like
I'll definitely give
he
you that.
really still loves it to the point where, like, from the craft to the writing to the cadence to the time, he's up to date and he stayed tapped into the street. So legend.
Chris Rock.
Not my cup of tea, man.
He's not mine either, but you know why.
Very
But,
interesting.
no, all right.
That motherfucker
Please,
dead.
I'll give you a little explanation now.
Chris Rock, respect. I respect him for what he did and done for comedy. I can watch Bring the Pain. Bring the Pain was funny. That shit was hilarious. Movie Wise was cool, but after Wise, like, and again, nothing against him. He is one of the gods, but he's not someone I study like that. But I'll watch him because you gotta take note. You have to study the greats. He's considered a great. I watch what he's doing, how he do it, but he's not someone I'll watch the game tape back. No offense to his people I fuck with, he's not someone I'm gonna demand. Let me put that Chris Rock on. No, he's not for me. So.
I'm not putting this Chris Rock on. All right now.
You could do your thing now. Nigga, keep it you good.
It's funny. I did have this name written down, but now I'm not gonna ask you the name because you said the story earlier. So
Like you said, I fuck with him too. Now you can say his name. Little Chaser.
Yo.
Nigga's a doodle chaser, man.
that's why I didn't want to ask it.
Nah, versatile. He's a comic
Very
that I don't know why.
After hearing today.
I don't know. Yeah, flexible too. But look,
Very versatile.
Sir, you gotta
to
chill.
my knowledge, I heard he flexible too. But nah,
Yo, can y'all relax?
that was different.
That's
All right,
spicy.
cool.
Can y'all please relax?
All right.
That's spicy.
He's a doodle chaser. But nah, with I don't know why comics don't put him on their top 5, top 10. His stand up specials was dope. From his voices, his act outs, his topics. Going to like making a joke about getting a shot. That shit was hilarious. So yeah, I like. But he's versatile.
Okay. We're gonna get into some either ors. to range from various topics.
You better change your voice too. Now your voice.
What you mean? Sir, I've been talking like this the entire episode.
I want to make him feel comfortable. That's all.
You stupid.
I want to think I was picking on him and shit.
You are picking on me.
You had your legs crossed. You saying
But I was
surprisingly.
being comfortable.
Oh, do your thing, man.
All
I
right.
wanted you to be comfortable. Are you not comfortable?
I can't cross my legs. Man. So
But
maybe
but
I'm hating.
I'm physically different portioned.
Right now, you're insulting me again. This just started from the insult calling me different, nigga. That's where all this shit stemmed from.
But isn't
He took
different?
it back to the
Isn't
start
different
of
a
the
form of
episode.
being special?
I'm trying to cover up now with
Yes,
mayonnaise.
it is. Being special.
So
You're
now
one
I'm
of a
special.
kind.
Wow, you know
You're
what
one
they
of
call
a
special?
kind.
What is
You're
it?
one of a kind.
Do you know what they put special?
Wait, you know what I'm saying? Like, every time is not a negative.
Do you know
That's very
do
true.
you know in school where they place kids that are special, nigga? In the back of the building. So that's what you trying to say, nigga? All right, I'm sorry.
More than ever.
Okay, so
Random.
so into this either or Richard Pryor or Eddie Murphy.
Shit, Eddie Murphy.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Sorry.
No, God, what was you gonna say?
Study Rich, but I grew up with Eddie.
Okay, I mean that makes sense, just era wise, age wise.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle or Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
That's a.
Now,
I don't want
No,
to. I want to
we can elaborate on that.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
I mean,
ahead.
because now I was gonna ask a follow up question, kind of just unrelated to this. Who do you think is the go to comedy? Who's your
Shit. man.
go to comedy?
My go-
Because most would consider somebody either Dave Chappelle. A lot of people now, new
Yeah.
school especially, consider Kevin Hart.
My go.
You're gonna
Shit.
say Eddie or Martin or somebody.
I was gonna say Martin. My go to be Martin. Lauren. Again, that's who. Today I go. You can. If you want to go special wise, and of course Dave got it because of the number.
Okay.
Because it's like rap album. Like Biggie put out what 1 or 2 albums. They still consider them the greatest of all time, which is cool, but that's not fair because other artists put out more albums. Who all right, talking shit, but other guys put out artists and stuff like. Other artists put out more albums stuff like that. So greatest of all time, yeah, I would say Martin.
Martin.
To me, that's my goal.
Interesting.
That's great. I'm not even mad at that.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, it's
not
about
mad at
between
all.
Martin and Eddie to me.
That seems about right.
Yeah,
John Witherspoon or Paul Mooney?
John Witherspoon.
I kind of
Paul
fuck with that.
Mooney is my guy though.
I fuck with Paul Mooney. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with
But John Witherspoon has a lot of classic roles.
Right.
You know what it is? Because like I'm in a silly my comedy. I like silly shit. Like ain't nothing wrong with deep thinking and hearing about plants and Zulu and shit. But I like I like. So that's probably my issue with like I like silly kind of stuff. The Mike Gap shit. I like silly shit. So you can still be silly and still be hilarious. But yeah, John Witherspoon was it.
So that makes sense with the Kevin Hart.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
Dave be spitting. But sometimes I want to hear like other shit. The early Kev, not the newer Kev. His new shit is tough though.
So a whole day with Ricky Rose or Jeezy the Snowman.
Shit, man. I have to go. Damn, man.
Cause I know he fucks with both of them.
I know.
Yeah, man. What day of the week is it?
It's a weekend.
It's a weekend.
He gonna say Jeezy on the. Ooh, no, actually.
Nah, cause Jeezy in love now, so
I was gonna say, yeah.
he's not gonna be much fun as he used to be. No respect, Snowman. I'm gonna go with Rose.
But what about what if it's about picking up some game? Not even just to spend like a day, just picking up some game. Who would you rather just be with?
They both though business wise. Rose. Jeezy got a lot of dope business too, but Rose. Cause he's actually gonna explain everything, break it down. He gets free game on the internet.
Yeah.
Very
The
true.
nigga gets free game online. Post your shit every day. Like with Fade it and fit. Post your shit every day. Be your own fucking commercial. Be your own fan. Post your shit every day. Fuck that.
That's a fact.
Be annoying. That's the issue with
Be annoying.
that's the issue with a lot of us.
It's funny because you don't want to be annoying when you think about it, but that's kind of what it takes.
You have
Kinda what
because at the end of the day you have to say to yourself, in all reality, yo, I ain't shit yet.
You gotta look at it that way.
Yeah, because and again, when you see something 2 or 3 times, you become anxious or nosy. You know what I'm saying? So when you go to the grocery store, you keep seeing sale on this detergent. After a while, I'm buying some shirt and see why I see it on sale. Now it annoys you seeing that shit. So be annoying, man. Be consistent. Fuck that.
That's hilarious. I don't know why that's funny.
Dead ass,
Something
word.
about detergent out here. That's not the first thing I would think about being annoying. Seeing detergent on sale, I actually kind of like that. That's actually
Think
something I
about-
look for.
In the past, like we was young and horny. You texting that girl, you bleep after a while.
Bleeping, damn.
After a while,
Shit.
I'm not doing that Saturday. Then she come by and wham, bam, slam. Home run, nigga. In them guts, nigga.
Yeah.
Chicken in her butt, nigga.
In Living Color or Chappelle's Show?
Woo! Shit. That's a great one.
Thank you. I wrote that today.
That was great. Damn, that was great. Fuck. Wouldn't be no Dave Chappelle show without the Living Color though.
Me ask you that though.
Dub asked me.
That is true. I didn't ask him
He didn't ask that.
That is very true.
But he also said with an answer give a slight.
Nigga gave this little poor answer. Yo, but without
He tried to go right around that.
he
Like,
gave us a Kanye answer.
Word.
We're running with shit. So, but Walt Disney wouldn't be here
What we know
if it wasn't for the Transformers. But they
Yeah.
Continue.
No, but what was it about? He said answer give a short thing.
I continue.
That's what he said.
All right.
now you don't want to talk. See what
You don't got the answers. You don't have the answers, Mac. Where's my TV?
Oh,
Shit, he really yelled at that man.
He definitely yelled at him.
You don't have the
He
answers.
definitely yelled at him in his own studio. Right? In his
Nigga.
own studio.
I like that.
Then he started, nigga started slapping the table though.
Nigga.
He started slapping the
Fuck
table.
out of here.
He was wild. He was on
No,
one. He was wilding.
They had to shake hands after that. Like, all right, thank you for coming. No, nothing. Fuck. I'm putting lights down, nigga. I'm kicking chairs. I got the answers now, nigga. Get out. Get the fuck out of here.
I got the answers now.
Dave Chappelle should Live in Color. I will say they both was honest comedy. They didn't have no limits. They ain't give a
big
fuck.
facts.
Thing I do like that in response to Dave Chappelle, what people don't understand is he does shows for the white people. He says nigga, like he don't. He's really for us too, believe it or not. He's
Absolutely.
He's from Ohio, but he's in tap with music. He's tapped in. So like, damn.
Nigga talk like he's a white guy. Like yeah, he's tapped in with our culture. For us.
Because he's put on that planet of quote unquote being affordable. He's not affordable. He's for us. Nigga turned that what 100 mil, 40 million, some shit.
Yeah.
He's for us. He's tapped in. Man, that's a damn Living Color Dave Chappelle. That's the up and down question. It could be either or either day. Damn.
All right, it seems like you stuff. We can move on. We can move on. We don't want to hold you up here.
Dave Chappelle show.
Final answer. Copy. How high or half baked?
Ooh.
That's a hard one too. Damn.
How high?
How high?
Ooh.
How high? Half baked was a tough, but how high? Just from the roasting sessions, from the chemistry to how high, man.
Would you say that's kind of more your comedy? That's your type of comedy more so than something like Half Baked? And not to say Half Baked's not your type of comedy, but
I can relate.
you relate to, like you said, the snapping and Half Baked. I mean, and how high all of the roasting.
The half baked, the storyline was dope. Nigga went to jail for so they decided to become trappers. I get it. I need a back of y'all to me. I need a back of niggas started singing, but how high was two niggas who went to college? They now if you think about it now, they smoked on a dead man, right?
Yeah, right. They did that.
In today's age, that's disrespect. You can't smoke on
You can't. Yeah,
that's smoking on dead. You can't.
Yeah.
That's so like how high? Oh, yeah, how high?
Okay.
Surprisingly.
I want you to rate the Fridays in funniest order.
First Friday, that's
Number one classic. That's what you're saying. Okay. So what's 2 and what's 3? And it's funny because honestly, a lot of people have told me that 3 is the funniest. But continue.
Nah, three is.
I'm just saying.
It might be in order it's in.
And when I say 3, I mean, what is that? Friday after next?
That's
Friday after next.
Next Friday might be. I can see next Friday be number 2.
So you're pretty much going in order. Friday, next Friday.
The right
That's,
order because
It ain't like House Party.
I was gonna say it's not.
The house party is dead.
House Party 3?
I was gonna say how we doing the house parties?
House party
3? That cast was a deep.
three. This is my question. It's my question. It's my question. Mac, it's told to me. Didn't ask you. House party.
Why are you doing that?
The one is going. So the battle's between 2 and 3. 3 will be number 2, and 2 will be number 3. Because the first one was tough.
3 is better than 2.
That's my question, Mac.
Okay, man.
My last question. Well, 2 more. Shotters or belly? Shotters or belly?
Take the what and lead the what?
Okay. Just making sure.
Shotters.
And lastly,
You pick chocolates?
Ted the what? And he did what?
Okay, good.
Ted the what? And he did what?
I was about to say what the fuck he said. I didn't know what the fuck he
Fuck with
said.
that line,
Fuck
bro.
was that from? What was that from?
I mean, I'm a Jamaican when I'm drunk.
Alright, okay.
Last question. Who had the best set on the Kings of Comedy?
Shit,
That's a no-brainer.
shit.
Is it? I mean, he said, "Oh shit," and he's sitting back rubbing his thighs and whatnot. Like, clearly, it's not.
God bless the dead.
I mean,
That's what I would say.
we will. Yeah, it's between him and Cedric. But I gotta pick
Cedric
one.
has some moments. I can't lie.
Nah, Cedric shit was like, fuck with Cedric shit. Bernie though, Bernie got it.
Bernie does.
He that set him. The king, nigga. Bernie got it.
Yeah. So what's new on the agenda? What's to come ahead? I mean, well, for Des Comedy.
Right now, more branding, more expanded. I'm also getting back into content. Some be dropping videos. Some gonna be dramedy. Some's gonna be comedy. Yeah, so it's gonna be. I'm be also the stuff I'm working on now. I'm be creating visuals, telling stories through music. So that's one thing I'm doing. More merch. I wanted to work on my comedy album this summer. Stuff like that, and just keep banging, just keep
Nigga
doing
said
it.
comedy
Comedy
album.
album,
That's why he started hitting it with those early bars.
It makes sense. It makes
Jokes,
sense.
So
not
they-
rappers.
that's the
But those are joke bars. Like those are
and-
jokes, but
yeah.
bars within jokes, jokes within bars. However you want to look at it. That's what that was. That's,
And I'm taking my time with it because your first album gotta be a classic, gotta be dope. Because with social media and the internet, we can make money online
yeah.
from YouTube to Spotify to fucking Apple Music. And again, your base in Canada, if they can't make a show, now they gotta wait to listen to you. So take my time with that.
Well, we thank you for coming on the show today, man.
y'all, man.
Big facts,
Appreciate
brother.
you
Big
for
facts.
pulling up, man. We
Appreciate
know
y'all,
you're
bro.
busy, man. You know what I'm saying? Can you look at the cameras and tell them where they could find you, where they could, link up with you?
My old page got hacked. It was at Diddy. My old page was at Diddy, but now you can find me on Instagram, Des Comedy, DES Comedy, Facebook, Desi Johnson, Twitter, Des Comedy, Black Planet, Big Black Dicks.
Yo. It's a Christian show.
because I was then gonna ask why you on Black Planet. I was really like, what? Like, why are you still on that?
Everything's on Instagram, Des Comedy. Follow me, hit me up. If I'm in your city, come fuck with me. Support, buy some merch, and support these guys too. Faded and Fit.
Word up.
This is a dope
You know what I'm saying?
platform.
We out here.
You know what I'm saying? One time for my nigga dude was like he taking a nap, but everything else, support this show, support black businesses, and let's keep feed the community. The community need this. When I say the community, I mean all listeners, all ears. We can't just worry about one section. Fuck with the whole community. You know what I'm saying? Let's not be prejudice and racist. And stay,
Yeah, man.
and stay,
Yeah,
ran,
man.
stay random too.
Desi Johnson, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank
you. Know
y'all,
what I mean? Like, once again, thank you for coming on the show. This is the Faded and Fit podcast. It's your boy, Tone Mac.
Johnny Dubs.
Keep it healthy, ladies and gentlemen. We out.
Thank y'all.